I made my first ever video for the School of Science and Engineering, telling you that we were going to have to move all teaching online. This is a video I never expected or wanted to make. I told you that it would be a learning curve for us all, and it has been, but we get there, and we have. I just wanted to reflect a little bit on what's happened since. It's been hard. It's been difficult. It's been hard for us all, both our staff and our students. That could be due to the circumstances that people have been in, having COVID themselves in the case of some of our students, or having to care with family members that do have COVID, having other caring responsibilities. I know of a student, for example, whose parents are key workers, so they're having to care for their young siblings. Internationally, we've had students in quarantine. We've had students who are living in countries where they're shedding electricity. That means they only get limited electricity a day to their homes to make sure that the hospitals have enough electricity to keep going. Staff have had similar issues. Many of our staff have caring responsibilities and are looking after children or homeschooling children at the same time as they're trying to teach, or are looking after elderly relatives. Many of us have been concerned about our own health. I understand that only too well, because I have Crohn's disease, which is an immunosuppressed condition, and so I am scared about what will happen if I get coronavirus, just in the same way that many of you are. But do you know what? Despite all that, despite all these things we faced, and I haven't even started yet on the technical issues about the internet going down, computers not working, having to organise student desktops so you could get specialist software. Despite all these issues, we have survived. We've still managed to teach you, and hopefully you've still managed to learn. We have a plan for the exams and assessments going forward, and everything has just about been okay. That's not to say it's been perfect. There are times when we've done the best that we thought we were for you, the student body, and actually it's turned out that maybe it wasn't quite the correct thing for everyone. A really good example of this is that we took some of our exams that are worth 80% from this exam diet down to 60% and made the continuous assessment worth more. We really did that with you, our students, at heart, because we thought it would take some of the pressure off knowing all the circumstances you're facing and all the worries you have. But of course, what we didn't think about is that for you, those of you who have done so well in the continuous assessment, that maybe actually put some more pressure on. Hopefully, the no detriment exam boards help with that a bit, and you now see that everything will be fine, and we will take that into account when we're looking at your end results. My main message today is that really it's been hard for all of us, but we're getting there. We're coping. We're even still managing to smile and laugh sometimes, and we're doing that because we're helping each other. Thank you to every single one of you that's reached out to me and told me about an issue so I could solve it. Or even the ones that have reached out and said thank you, that's really helpful. That's helped me to know that what we're doing is in the main the best we can for you. So today, I'd like to say we're about to have a 4-day university closure, a 4-day holiday. Please take some time off. Do whatever it is that makes you happy. I know that's harder in these times than normal, but hopefully you can find something. I'm particularly looking forward to doing some gardening at the weekend. I know that's sad, but I am. And also to playing some board games online with friends. Find something that makes you happy. Do that. Have some downtime. We'll be back together a week on Tuesday to help you study for your assessments and help you get ready for that. If you have any questions, keep asking them. That's why we're here. And in the meantime, have a really good Easter holiday.